What's up, man? It's your big brother K-Rino. Check it out, man. I was reading an article, and there's a soccer coach by the name of, let me get his name right, Bruce Arena. And he made a comment stating that he feels that playing the national anthem before games is inappropriate. Those were his words. And it made me start thinking about something because um, though he might receive criticism from his peers, of course, I naturally agree with him for several reasons. I can think back to when I was young and I was in elementary school, and that would always be the time where we stand up and do the Pledge of Allegiance. And there was always one or two students that would step out of the class when you do the pledge, and then they would come back in when it's over. And we would laugh and all that, but then we would ask them, why do you do that? Why do you leave? And they would explain to us, look, well, I'm a Jehovah's Witness, or I'm this, or we don't believe in acknowledging that Pledge of Allegiance or the flag, or because we would stand up looking at the flag and like that. So as a child, you don't understand that, but as you grow to get older, you understand that it could be for religious purposes, it could be for purposes of just um, injustice, and we feel like that flag doesn't represent us as black people and brown people and oppressed people, and that's the level I came up into, and so I get it. And then there are just some people that are in general just not comfortable with it. It's not something I want to do. So it got me to thinking, man. I said, you know what? At this point, this would be a good time for whatever opinion you have on that to take the time and just study the history of two things. Study the history of that song, the Star Spangled Banner itself, and study the history of why leagues like the NFL agreed to have the national anthem be a staple before their games in the first place. When it comes to pledging allegiance, it made me think of something that Minister Farrakhan said one time when he spoke about that, and he spoke about the word allegiance. The first three letters in that word being ALL, being all. You're pledging your all to the flag when you should be giving your all to the Creator, not a flag. But in the case again of black people and brown people and oppressed people and former slaves, the descendants of former slaves, the flag has not represented us. So to stand for something that doesn't stand for you, it's not something that's going to sit well in my spirit or in your spirit, or at least it shouldn't. But you obviously are free to do whatever you want to do. I go to games all the time with friends, and it could be three or four of us, and one or two of us may be sitting down. I always sit down when the anthem is playing. But I got friends that stand up. They stand up. It doesn't affect our friendship. We just view it from different lenses, I guess. But when you look at the Star Spangled Banner, the song itself, I just would advise anybody, doesn't matter if you're black, white, Latino, Asian, and you're in this country, I would advise you to just study the history of the song, every verse of the song, the third verse in particular, the writer of the song, who he was, Mr. Francis Scott Key, um, who he was, the times that were going on when the song was written, what was taking place, and just that whole context. And if you do that and you still decide that you want to rock with the song, you got every right to do that. But I'll be giving you the side eye from here on out. But there will always be those who will justify it, regardless. But it means different things to different people. So the other history is the history of the NFL and the United States military. Because the United States military, in a marketing scheme, paid the NFL millions of dollars to promote the Star Spangled Banner and planes flying over before the game starts and military members singing the anthem in their uniforms before the song. This is all a marketing strategy used by the armed forces to try to boost up recruitment. And the NFL took the money. So when you tell black people and black athletes, y'all are being disrespectful for kneeling, y'all are being disrespectful for not standing for the anthem, that's kind of hypocritical, man, because y'all sold the flag out for bread. See? Oh, my bad. That's not how it went. The justifiers always come flying in. Y'all know who y'all are. But the NFL sold out the anthem and that platform and the flag itself for money. Millions of dollars was given by the military. So I salute the coach, Coach Bruce Arena, because he said we don't sing the national anthem when we in the movie theater. We don't sing it on Broadway because those events don't have the platform and enough eyes on it and enough revenue being generated from it for it to matter. So disrespecting the flag is only wrong if it ain't no profit in it. Y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what y'all think about this topic. And I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.